With the first pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence, quarterback, Clemson.
There's our Jacksonville Jaguars draft. We get Lawrence, Sewell, Smith, Samuel, Moore, Campbell, Moses, Roche, Wade, and Rice through the first 4 rounds.
The fourth pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Kyle Pitts.
And we are going to take the best player on the board, Kyle Pitts. He's the best player in the draft. He is an absolute alien. Book this guy for the Hall of Fame.
With the 11th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, my Chicago Bears select Justin Fields, quarterback, Ohio State.
Baltimore Ravens, we're going to take Justin Fields. Fuck you, Lamar Jackson. You're on the trade block. You fucking suck. Highest bidder, Lamar Jackson. We'll be seeing you. Our franchise is finally turned in the right direction. Tell you what, this is a hell of a way to start for the first draft of Trey Daubert. All right. So now that the 2021 NFL draft is over, I thought it'd be a cool idea to see how did my mock draft compare to what the team did in real life. So I want to walk through every single team I did the mock draft simulator through and kind of stack it up to what the team did in real life. Did I do better? Did the team do better? Maybe obviously the players will differentiate because, hey, this player fell in the 3rd round in real life, but he wasn't there in the simulator. So it will be interesting to compare. Quick shout out to our new video editor, Tyler McGee, for doing this. Credit to you. So let's go over the Dolphins one first here. Hang with me 1 second so I can do this at the same time. Cool. All right. So in the Dolphins simulator, you started with the 6th pick. I moved down 1 spot to get Kyle Pitts, traded up to get Patrick Surtain, got Rondale Moore in the 2nd round. I think he actually was there in real life at pick 47. But I also collected a lot of future draft ammo in this simulation for the Dolphins. In real life, they take Jalen Waddle, who Pitts was not there in real life. I probably would have taken Sewell, just for the record of that. Jalen Phillips at 18, I think he's a total bust. And they took Javon Holland in the 2nd round there. And they took Liam Eichenberg in the 2nd round. But I don't know. All the Dolphins fans that bitched about why would you trade up and get Patrick Surtain? Are you guys happy with Jalen Phillips? That was the alternative. So far, I think this is a win. I'd rather have mine. Let's go to the Raiders. Now, I probably shouldn't explain these more than once, but look, Trey Smith, obviously he got flagged for medicals because he had blood clots. He's the number 1 recruit in the country. If he was fully healthy, he probably would have been a 1st round pick. So I thought the 2nd round was fair. Obviously, I don't have medical reports. I'm not inside, draft rooms or whatever. If we had a feeling, hey, he was going to be in there in the 6th round, obviously it would have changed the simulation, but he was not there in the 6th round. He was being taken in the 2nd round for the simulator. So just kind of juggling that, but I think he's a really good player. Anyway, we wind up with Trey Smith, Asante Samuel, Rondale Moore, Javon Holland. The Raiders take Alex Leatherwood at 17, Mo Rig in the 2nd round, Malcolm Kuntz, and Diablo. Even excluding the Trey Smith pick, because we traded down a bunch of times. He got a lot of extra picks. I still like mine better. But it will be interesting to compare these in a couple of years. Will be interesting. More so because I kind of think if the Raiders didn't take Leatherwood, he would have been there at 48, which is why I got him with the Ravens in this one. Lamar Jackson, bye-bye. We get a new quarterback in Justin Fields. Finally have a future again. The Ravens in real life, I didn't love their draft. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think Rashad Bateman was the 1st round pick. He's held hostage by this quarterback situation. Anyway, Jason Owe, he played in 2020, did not have a sack. He's a total project. If you include what we would get in a Lamar Jackson trade, It's interesting. It's interesting. Dallas Cowboys. Now, I gave the Dallas Cowboys an A in real life. I almost maybe like Dallas's draft more than mine. Maybe not. We'll see. Because the thing is, when Dallas picked, Pitts wasn't on the board. Stokes wasn't on the board. Campbell wasn't on the board. So all those guys fell in the simulator, but weren't there in real life. So I kind of commend Jerry Jones for making the best of what was there in real life compared to the simulator. Because Pitts did not make it to 10. So kind of just a win on both sides there. Steelers, again, Trey Smith. If I had the medical reports, obviously could have gotten them later in real life, is what it is. I traded down a bunch for the Steelers, got a lot of future picks too. But the Steelers, it's basically, do you want Najee Harris and the blocking tight end, Pat Freiermuth, or do you want this haul that we got with Miners and Holland and again, Dylan Moses? He's another guy. He would have went higher. Obviously didn't get drafted because of the medicals. If I would have known, if I had the medical reports in real life and known he wasn't getting drafted, talking about a different story, but in the simulator, that's where he was getting drafted. Paulson Adebo, Jackson Carman went in the second round in real life. Again, let me know what you think of these. It's interesting. I'm trying to get through these as fast as possible. Sorry, Tyler. Jacksonville Jaguars. Penei Sewell dropped to 20. I traded up for him. Obviously, maybe wasn't realistic, but we got a lot of extra picks here with the simulator. Asante Samuel, Rondale Moore, Tyson Campbell, who they got in real life, actually. And they actually did sign Dylan Moses in real life. So will be interesting to compare. I think the Jacksonville pick of Walker Little is the most interesting one, because if he's healthy, again, it's hard to factor where the health thing goes in real life in the simulator, but Walker Little, if he's healthy, could be a big steal. Buffalo. This one, I made the move to trade up to get Kyle Pitts. I technically gave away a next year's one, but with this offense, I think it was kind of crazy. Michael Carter was actually there in real life. They could have pulled the trigger, but they did not. But I don't hate Buffalo. Hey, they attacked the defensive line. They got gashed in the run game a couple times. If they were to stick there at 30, Russo and Basham, that probably would have been a sort of realistic option in the simulator. Philadelphia Eagles. Obviously, Jamar Chase was not there at 12. He just kind of fell. Philadelphia did pass on Asante Samuel Jr., who I ended up getting. Nick Bolton, third round. Good value there. And I ended up with Paulson Adebo. I gave the Eagles a B-, and it was really because of the Milton Williams and Zech McPherson thing. It'll be interesting to compare how Milton Williams and McPherson do in real life, because those are not guys I would have picked. That's kind of the whole purpose of this thing, right? Who are guys I would not have picked, and how will they fare in real life? Milton Williams and McPherson. Be interesting there. This one actually kind of close. I took Asante Samuel Jr. in a lot of simulations. He was not there on the board when the Chargers picked when I did this. So we went with Trey Smith, and I don't have to explain that 1,000 times. I do having Rondale Moore here compared to Josh Palmer is a win, I think, but kind of similar, because I am a Samuel fan, obviously, for how many times I picked him. And then last one, the Giants here. Micah Parsons was not there at 20, but we did execute the exact same trade. Traded down with the Chicago Bears, got a next year's Bears first. So it was fascinating that Dave Gettleman did the exact same thing. Azeez Ojulari was getting picked in like the teens in the simulator. Would have loved to have him in the second round there. And then corners bounce it out. So it will be interesting to see how these go in real life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys for watching. Keep tabs on this, by the way. Make sure to keep tabs on this. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube, and we'll see you next time.